From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Well, be sure to bundle up this morning. It's going to be chilly pretty much anywhere you go. Of course, coldest in the mountains, right? But even the valley starting off pretty chilly out there this morning. And then, of course, it warms up a little bit through the afternoon. But even as we go through the afternoon, not quite as warm as it has been the last few days. Slight increase over the weekend, and then temperatures starting to drop again for next week. So it will be cooler, but mainly dry through the weekend. Now, today, of course, we've got some showers in the forecast, which we'll talk about in more detail here in a second. But next week, looking cooler and wetter. A bit of a wetter pattern is expected to move itself on in. Now, once we get through some of those 30s we'll see in the valley this morning, I think by 8 o'clock this morning we're up to about 40. Now, for places in the mountains, obviously, still much cooler at 8 o'clock in the morning and not warming up a whole lot. Low 60s for the valley, mid 50s for Siskiyou, Modoc County, upper 40s, low 50s for the eastern mountains. Now, for the north coast, still pretty chilly this morning in the low 40s, upper 50s later this afternoon. For the inland areas, low 60s as well. Pretty much the same situation as the valley, and right around 60 as we go into many parts of Trinity County. Now, we've got some cooler air moving in over the next few days. You can kind of see that right here. But this warmer air off to our west, this is what will be moving in as we go into the weekend, Saturday, Sunday in particular. In fact, your Veterans Day on Saturday, looking to be the warmest of the next 7 days. So beautiful weather if you have outdoor plans for your Veterans Day. This cooler air, though, by next week is going to be kind of diving down to the south. Now, the thing is, it's not expected to move overhead over Northern California, but it's going to set the stage for a couple of things. Number one, big, deep trough of low pressure. That is going to set the stage for a wetter pattern moving in. But number two, colder air pooling down into that trough of low pressure, and our temperatures begin to drop. And that will also give us some snow off into the higher elevations, maybe as low as 4,000 feet in some cases. So we look at Futurecast for today, and remember I mentioned there's a chance for some rain, but not for everyone. We go through most of the day today, at least for the first half of the day, through around noon. We're not seeing much rain. There may be some stray showers here and there, especially west of I-5, but the valley looking dry, Modoc County, eastern mountains looking dry. It looks like it's even going to be mostly sunny too, off to parts of the eastern mountains. Now, we go through the afternoon. There you can see 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Now we're starting to see it kind of push a little bit more to the east. So central, western Siskiyou County, Trinity County, Del Norte, Humboldt County, seeing some activity. You know, and if we see a stray sprinkle in the valley, even this afternoon, don't be surprised. But don't count on anything, quite honestly. And of course, off to the east, still looking fairly dry. Now, overnight, this all pushes eastward. We've got better chances for a stray sprinkle or a light shower in the valley and even the eastern mountains. But again, this is around midnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Just not much going on, right? Now, by Friday, we're starting to see things begin to clear out, and not to mention dry out as well. And it'll be the case through Friday night. Saturday, Sunday, also looking at dry conditions. Now, the long-range forecast models have been in fairly good agreement in at least keeping Monday dry, but the positioning of the next storm system is still pretty far off. This one, the American forecast model, keeps the rain way off to our west. The European forecast model has this band of rain right here, kind of parked just off the coast. But they both agree that by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, you can kind of see a parade of storms moving through. This will bring us rain. This will bring us snow in the higher elevations. And it's going to be a decent amount of rainfall at that. But of course, we still can't give you any estimates as far as what we expect because we're still over a week away. So the timing, the intensity of that rain, and not to mention the snow, that's all going to change between now and when it actually happens. But feeling pretty confident that next week we'll certainly be looking at a better chance for some wet weather. Your wave heights for this afternoon, we're looking at about 5 to 6 feet. Not a big concern. But notice this off to the north and west. That's what's moving in. We're going to see those higher wave heights as we take you on into your Friday. Okay, let's take a look at your marine forecast for today. South winds at 5 to 15 knots. Waves from the northwest at 5 feet at 10 seconds. Your high tide this morning and your low tide later this afternoon. Of course, the chance for rain throughout the day. All right, let's take a look at your forecast for today. Where are we going to see the best chance for rain is going to be basically central Siskiyou County, westward. So this general area right here, the best chance for measurable rainfall. Stray sprinkle, light shower this afternoon, certainly not out of the question for the valley, and not to mention even off to the east. But the chances of any measurable rainfall are very slim as you start heading basically I-5 eastward. So looking at your 7-day outlook, there's the showers for Mount Shasta. But again, mainly dry conditions for Alturas and Susanville. Dry for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and through Monday. It's next Tuesday, Wednesday that we'll start to see some of that wet weather begin to move in. For the valley, mainly dry, just mostly cloudy skies, mostly sunny on Friday. Look at your Veterans Day, upper 60s to about 70 degrees. That's the peak of the warming trend. Temperatures start to drop after that, but still dry through Monday. Showers moving in Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Your 7-day outlook for the North Coast. Showers today, that's also the case inland and even Trinity County. Seeing the chance for showers, dry for Friday through Monday of next week, and then more showers moving in by next Tuesday and Wednesday.